This is the Gaming Rev, and today we're looking at a new game just coming live. We're going to be diving into Subnautica Below Zero. Arriving with little more than your wits and some survival equipment, you set out to investigate what happened to your sister. So, in Subnautica Below Zero, you have heard that your sister died on the planet 4546b through her own negligence. Not really believing this and not trusting Altera, who are the corporation she worked for, you decide to go and find out what's happening for yourself. The problem is the part of the planet she was on is prone to meteor storms and is rather cold. In fact, below zero.
Approaching 4546 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed.
So as you're coming down, you get hit by one of the meteors, the drop pod deploys before it should do, and you crash land. Not the best start to a game, I suppose. You spend the first little bit trying to break out of your shuttlecraft, preferably before it goes up in flames or you blow up. I should point out, as you can see in the corner, all this footage is from the early access version, but the developers have said that nothing will change now between this and the final release, other than the end of the story being added. So the first thing you need to do is start collecting the stuff that's scattered around. There are flares, food blocks, water, all sorts of things that will be useful to you in the first few days of getting started. So you need to search around the area that you crash in. The big problem you have is the temperature. If you look at the bottom right, you can see you've got 5 displays, circular displays. The largest one is whatever the critical element is in that situation. On land, it will be temperature, and it will drop from 100 down to 0, at which point you're dead. In the water, it will be oxygen, and it will drop from whatever your current maximum oxygen level is down to 0. I say your current level because there are things, technology you can develop that will help you increase your oxygen capacity. So as you're wandering around, you can see that your temperature is dropping. The circle on the left in red with the heart is your health. You can see now that as a sign that you're getting cold, you start rubbing your hands together and you can see the edges of the panel is frosting. However, there are these lilies, these large plants that will give off heat.
Holy smokes.
But the main thing you need to do is get to your drop pod, really. You can see it on the heads-up display as the orange circle-ish shape in the middle of the screen at the moment. As you're going along, you'll be looking for various resources and things to find as well. So going back to the panels on the left, as I say, the red is the health, yellow is food, blue is hydration, the water levels that you've drunk, and then the light blue is the temperature. Now the blue going down to light green and yellow is your oxygen levels. Again, you can catch fish, pick up plants, and all of these different items will help you survive in some way. So basically, if you can pick it up, pick it up. With the fish, they can either be used for water or for food. This is your drop pod. This is the where we'll come back to eventually, but we're going to carry on collecting for now. Now, every resource has a different item in it. Limestone will have either copper or more likely titanium. The plants that you're picking up at the moment will help make batteries with copper. I've just gone past some quartz that I missed when I was playing. I didn't notice it there.
Oxygen.
Now, the biggest problem at the moment is you have 45 seconds of oxygen, which isn't enough to do anything really. So why I'm collecting the resources is the first thing you need to do really is use the fabricator in the drop pod, which will make things for you, to make an oxygen tank, so that you've got a longer air supply so you can explore greater areas. And it does increase quite significantly as you progress through technology levels. And the game will have different blueprints scattered across the world. The more advanced your tech gets, the more advanced blueprints you can find, because you can get to deeper levels and further out. Well, that's it for now. I'm going to head into the drop pod. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to make some of the things that are needed. Thank you for watching. The game is released on Friday the 14th. Enjoy it, and speak to you soon.